Alright guys, so this is the 400 horsepower electric motor we were asked to repair. What I'm pointing at are the thermal overloads that are embedded in that side of our winding. So this side actually has a blower mounted to it, and our drive end side here that got really hot and looks like it was thermally damaged obviously does not have a blower, but the airflow can go through the electric motor. So I said they were having trouble keeping one of these in service for more than 7 months, and you can see the discoloration from one side to the other, the clean side being the side that our blower is mounted to. Now, originally when we got this, we were told that this is a rush repair. That means we need to start on this thing, we need to get it stripped, we need to make sure we have the wire, we need to get it prepped, ready to go, and get this thing back out of the door as quick as we can. So I did a whole lot of work to bring this thing back to life. We stripped all those wires out, we counted them, we measured the gauges, we crunched some numbers so that we could hopefully make this winding better than it was before. So what could we do to make sure that this thing is going to operate at its full potential? The first thing we do is take the correct data. We can reach out to ESO, we can work with their engineers, and make sure that we're putting in here is what is going to match, give us the same amount of flux of a similar 400 horsepower with the same size core. The next step would be to see if we could increase the circular mills in the slot or use larger gauge wire. That way it's going to run more efficiently because it's going to run cooler because it will have less resistance. I also would have liked to seen the blower that goes on this motor so we could make sure that it is operating correctly and feeding the right amount of air through this thing. Now that blower is only mounted on one side, so you can see the end bell that's on the left of the screen here, kind of right up in the center, that big rectangle square hole that's in the top of it, that's where the blower is feeding air through, which happens to be the same side that those thermal overloads are on. So the next thing I would change is put those thermal overloads in the other end, because I want to see how hot the winding is getting, not how hot the side is that's being cooled with the blower. But unfortunately, after we put all of this work into this thing and we were requesting a PO from them, even though they said it was a rush, we were told they're not going to fix it, they're not going to repair it, they're going to try to find something else to put in its place, but we're going to keep this thing sitting on a pallet for a little bit because this wouldn't be the first time they get something else and it doesn't fit, it doesn't work, and then we got to go back to square one. Sorry guys, cheers.